The House tax plan contains many changes to the tax code, and one change may affect professional sports teams. One America's John Hines reports from Washington.
As the controversy continues over NFL players taking a knee during the singing of the national anthem, a provision has been included in the House draft of the GOP tax bill that would eliminate the use of federal taxpayer subsidies in the form of tax-free municipal bonds to construct sports stadiums and arenas.
We had our No Taxpayer Funding for Stadiums Act that was incorporated into the tax reform bill, so we're very excited about that. Essentially what it does is currently sports franchises, professional leagues, they were using loopholes in the tax law to acquire capital to build their stadiums at a zero interest rate or a low interest rate. And that was never the intention of municipal bonds.
Never the intention of municipal bonds, says Oklahoma Congressman Steve Russell. Nevertheless, a 2016 Brookings Institution report says this provision has cost American taxpayers nearly $4 billion since 2000. And Russell says it's all about the cost, not necessarily the protest. Although this Iraqi war veteran, who was part of the unit that captured Saddam Hussein, has strong feelings about the NFL player protests.
This bill was never about protest. As a combat veteran, my personal feelings are when I see an American flag, I picture soldiers that I lost under that flag. I've had to place soldiers in body bags, and so I have zero sympathy for suffering millionaires who somehow feel slighted and feel that they need to protest because they somehow have had their privileges violated. It's a free country. I fought for that right, but I have absolutely no sympathy for it. In my own view, they can take that football and shove it.
Zero sympathy for the NFL players, says Russell. Yet his bill, which would yank the tax break for NFL stadiums, remains a basic recognition of the dollars and cents realism of professional sports.
This is the problem. You don't ask Americans to pay the taxes and provide the capital for somebody else's franchise. And who out there as an American thinks that professional sports leagues do not have access to capital? I mean, that's just absurd.
A companion bill in the Senate is sponsored by Cory Booker of New Jersey. It remains to be seen whether or not it will be included in the Senate GOP tax bill. John Hines, One American News, Washington.